After airport staff don't let him board the flight, they spot soldier crying at sight on his phone. The men and women who fight for our country make sacrifices. Not only are they willing to sacrifice their lives during battle, but they also make plenty of sacrifices back home. When a soldier goes overseas, they must leave their friends, their family, and their jobs. Everything they know and love back home has to be put on hold while they go fight for their country. Brooks Lindsay is one of these soldiers. Brooks' wife was pregnant and he was away from home on a mission. He had it set up so that he'd be home 2 weeks before his wife was to go to the hospital for their daughter's scheduled birth. He wanted to help his wife before the labor, and he wanted to watch his daughter being born. Unfortunately, things didn't go the way that Brooks and his wife had planned. Brooks' wife was suffering from preeclampsia, and she and the baby were under stress. They had to induce labor 2 weeks early, and Brooks wasn't home yet. He was at the airport when his wife went into labor, waiting for his flight home to Mississippi. He was beyond disappointed that he was going to miss the birth of their baby. Since Brooks couldn't be there for the birth of his daughter, his mother took his place. She put her phone in her pocket and called Brooks on FaceTime. She figured that if he couldn't be there, at least he'd be able to see it happening in real time. Brooks was at the airport while he watched the birth of his daughter. Brooks was sitting on the floor in tears as his wife struggled during labor. It broke his heart that he wasn't there for her in person. When his flight was boarding, the airport staff told him that he had to get on the plane. As Brooks got up, the doctor told him not to get on the plane. The airport staff heard this. When the doctors told Brooks not to board the plane, it was because his daughter would be born after one final push. The staff at the airport figured out what was going on, and they held the flight for a moment. It wasn't long before everyone at the airport knew what was going on. Tracy Dover, a traveler waiting at the airport, took out her phone and took a video of the lone soldier sitting on the floor with his eyes glued to the screen. After the birth of his daughter, Brooks boarded the plane. He couldn't wait to get home to his wife and his new baby girl. When Brooks' plane landed, he rushed to the hospital to be with his new family. He says that the moment he saw his daughter, he fell completely in love. Like any new father, he couldn't stop staring at his little girl. When Tracy Dover arrived at her destination, she uploaded the video that she took of Brooks at the hospital to social media. The touching video of the soon-to-be father quickly went viral. Millions of people had shared and viewed the video. Seeing the soldier sitting on the floor at the airport with his face glued to his phone while watching the birth of his daughter brought many people to tears. Her video was proof of the sacrifices our soldiers make all the time, and the lengths that a soldier will go to so they don't miss the most important moments of their lives.